Alright guys, so I just finished hanging out with some friends. I'm still in Tennessee, but I'm in Knoxville, Tennessee. I don't know if you guys can see straight ahead, it's a Korean steakhouse. First destination after this is gonna be going to Buc-ee's, and I forget the city, but it's on the way. And it's gonna be my first time trying Buc-ee's, so it's gonna be interesting to see how that is. I hear a lot of good things from it, but you know, I guess it's like other people from out of state hearing about what's it called, In-N-Out. You know, you don't really ever know until you try it. But it's like an hour drive. I had a really late start today. It's because I was just exhausted, you know, going 2 days without sleeping and then driving 7 hours on top of that, being at the dealership for another 8 hours, dealing with them, working out the fine details of the deal, and then waiting for the car to be done and ready for me to just take. So I couldn't even get up. I got up like at 9 in the morning whenever I like naturally woke up. I slept through all my alarms, but I think that's the most important thing, is getting the best sleep you can in long road trips like these, especially if you're flying solo like me. You know, you don't want to risk anything or mitigate any risk when it comes to the driving and your safety. Because, you know, all this is unfamiliar unless you guys go cross country every single day. Especially in a new car that's a very high mileage, or not, that you're putting a lot of miles on. You don't know the car, you're learning the car, you're learning everything about each city, and then trying not to speed. But what I can say is that hotel that I stayed in was a hotel. That's all I can say about it. The food in the morning was kind of trash. Like, it was not a good experience. But, you know, just grateful I was able to sleep somewhere. So now we're getting on the 40 West. Luckily Buc-ee's is right off the freeway, so I'm not going to be wasting a lot of time. I'm just going to be getting some snacks, fueling up, and then continuing the drive. I was planning on making Texas today, but that's not realistic. I might stop in New Mexico somewhere. I think I'm going to end the drive around 10:30 at night. Then we could just get to whatever hotel I'm at, sleep as much as I can, then wake up in the morning, like 8, 9 in the morning, and just leave directly. It's just today I hung out with some friends I haven't seen in a while. They live in Tennessee, so I met up with them. But yeah, so far the car overall, I'm loving the car. You know, every time I drive the car or look at the car, I just think about the OG Civics, the EK Civics, like my EK hatchback, and just how different but similar they are. You know, this car has a lot of horsepower, which I'm not used to. You know, it's like I've been building up. All the cars I've had have been like 90 horsepower, and then the Civic is when I really started modding the car. So I went up to like from 90 horsepower all the way to 180 after tuning the car and doing some bolt-ons. But realistically after that, it's not, I haven't driven the car just because it broke down again. But it's not, it's just a bunch of leaks. It's not that there's anything mechanical wrong with the car. It's just a bunch of leaks that I need to fix. I just haven't had the motivation to do it, unfortunately. Just the way it goes with project cars. When I get home, I'll definitely do a comparison video on my current EK hatch and this Type R. One of my biggest fears is driving through a pothole and bending the rim. So I'm being super careful about that, especially when it hits nighttime. I'm not driving the car. Like, I had to drive the car yesterday at night because I just had my reservation already for that hotel and I wanted to get there as soon as possible. But you know, all these unknowns with the dealership kind of like set me back a couple hours. I was supposed to get there around 7 at night. I ended up getting there at 11, or at, yeah, exactly at 11 actually. And that whole weird situation with the gas station, I feel like it was a setup, because I know weed is illegal in Virginia, especially in Tennessee. It's like super illegal. But I don't know if that was like a setup to see if I'd fall in the trap or whatever, but I don't know. So that cop was like super suspicious when he came behind me. I don't know if he was trying to like write me a ticket or something. unfortunately the GoPro died when that interaction happened, so I didn't capture that part. But I'm excited to try Buc-ee's. I've never tried it before, so we'll see. Hopefully it's good. It lives up to the hype. Apparently the one I'm going to is really good, from what my friend said. Also, they told me not to stop at Memphis because it's really ghetto. So when I stop at the Buc-ee's to get my to use the restroom and all that and get some snacks for the road, I think I'm gonna get gas as well. That way I just go directly to Knoxville. I was just at Knoxville actually, but so I can get to, is it not Memphis? So that I can get to Nashville, Tennessee with little to no issues, because I guess it's super ghetto in Memphis, so I really don't want to risk anything. I gotta go 40 west. All right guys, pulling off finally. See what this Buc-ee's is looking like. I can see it right there in the corner. Exit now for Buc-ee's. Yes sir. So just pulling up to the Buc-ee's parking lot. This is like a Midwestern style Costco if I've ever seen one. I don't know what like the policies are for recording and stuff, but I'm gonna play it safe and leave all the recording equipment in here. I might catch some stuff on my phone. I'm gonna walk around the Buc-ee's and after hit up the gas station. Just stopped at Buc-ee's. Got a picture with the Buckman himself. It's kind of funny, he was like walking out taking pictures and stuff. So I asked if I could get a snap a picture with him. I feel like Buc-ee's is like a East Coast, Midwest, I don't know how to explain it, like a Costco. You know, I got a flask just because I left my flask at home, and it's kind of a pain paying $5 every time to get a water at a gas station. So I bought a case of water here at Buc-ee's for like $3, and then the flask for 20. A little expensive, but you know, some souvenir, because I don't know when I'll ever come back. I don't know, Buc-ee's overall, I'd give it an 8 out of 10 though. It was really cool. I bought a little like Buc-ee's pillow because it looked funny. And I'm still surprised with this car. I'm still learning the car. Obviously, it's barely my second day with the car, but it just picks up so fast, you know? The pickup is really quick. It's kind of like a generational thing I noticed with all my Civics. Once I get on this highway, I'll probably cut to when I get to Nashville. Hopefully it won't be that long. So it's been roughly 3 hours since I last recorded. I'm still not to the hotel that I'm supposed to be staying at. There's been a lot of sheriffs here, so I'm kind of like just going with the flow of traffic, not trying to stand out just because I have a yellow car. So it's kind of weird, the pace that everyone goes at. Still kind of hard to adjust to it, because I know in California you kind of just go around 80 and that's kind of what everyone stays at. But out here I think I'm still in Tennessee, or I don't know if I'm in Arkansas already. Seems to be that whatever the posted speed limit is suggested, and everyone kind of goes whatever they want to go. I'm about to get it to my last pit stop of the night, which is Comfort Inn, Hampton Comfort Inn, I believe. Should be this next exit coming up. You know, these kinds of roads always sketch me out, because I feel like there's a car that's going to be like shooting by like at 200 miles an hour or something. You get like T-boned. Oh. Turned green last minute. But yeah, so far I haven't really felt bored of the car, even though I've been driving for like, I think it's almost 1,000 miles in the car. I haven't really felt like bored or over driving the car. Hopefully that keeps up. I might stop by this Chevron real quick to fill up right before tomorrow. That way I have at least a full tank of gas. There's an Arby's here. I don't know if Arby's is good though. That's TBD. All Alright. I'll put the camera down for now. Slight difficulties, so that shell, for whatever reason, didn't have premium fuel. So I had to go to the one next door, which is a Route 66, I think. Or Phil's 66. So after I got gas there, I came to Burger King. That was the closest thing here. So if I get food poisoning, you guys know what happened. But trying to get out of this parking is kind of a pain right now, I'm not gonna lie. There's no like exit to get out there, so you gotta go like out and make it like a U-turn. It's a little weird. Since someone's coming, we're just gonna do this. Now someone comes. So I'm gonna find hopefully a decent parking spot somewhere. So I filled up the car just so tomorrow I can just get up, have the breakfast, and leave as soon as possible. That way I don't run any risk of wasting time. So after 1,000 miles, this is what she looks like. There's like a bunch of stuff caked up over here. I don't know if you guys can see it that well. I guess you can see it a little better here. Basically a bunch of black spots. I don't know if there was like water or something. The front just really has a bunch of bugs on it. So I'm gonna need to definitely detail that. Hopefully no rock chips. But yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell the windshield. It's kind of hard to see with the contrast, but the windshield is just torn up. There's like some dead bugs on the carbon fiber too, but aside from that, she's looking really good. Nothing major, everything minor. But all right guys, I think that's where I'm gonna end it today. I'm gonna just check in at the Hampton Inn and go to sleep. Thanks for the second episode of Money Pit. So I'm gonna do a third episode. I'm probably gonna do 4 episodes because I don't really think I can make it in one shot tomorrow. So just stay tuned for the next upload.